grades looking worse than that paycheck? Let's fix that with a few organization tips. First and foremost, get a calendar, okay? A calendar. If you're watching this, 9 times out of 10, you can open up an online one like Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, even Microsoft if, you go back. So right now, yes, like right now, I want you to do a little homework, okay? Find every assignment this month that's due and their due dates and all of your work days. So if you need to hit up your boss and ask them like, hey, what times do I work? And maybe even asking some friends like, what assignment do we even have due? Opening your grade book if you have a grade book. This is the time to do it. You want to be very accurate as possible if you can and find out all the due dates for your assignments and the time that you have to go to work. Now, if you're anything like me, this might overwhelm you. So I highly recommend you to take breaks, schedule the time to come back later, and definitely put this in chunks if you're really behind. You may also want to call off having that weird conversation with that person you didn't even want to talk to begin with, but that's needless to say. Now, the fun part. If you notice that you're working with way more than you can handle, you need to rethink your schedule. Maybe calling days off or choosing a different shift, whatever you can to have the majority, to be able to maximize the majority of your time for your schoolwork. You can always try finishing assignments as soon as they're due or as soon as they're assigned, so you don't have to bring anything back home and have to worry about it while you're working. When I worked during my sophomore year, I made sure to not pick up any more days than 3 to ensure I can maximize the other 2 days and also the weekend to work on my schoolwork if I ever got behind or if I anything I needed to study on or anything like that. So just look over your month and notice, okay, is there any days that I have an appointment with I'm about to go spend time with somebody else and I really need more time to catch up. Let's say, for example, that you're really behind in math. I highly recommend you to go to that math teacher, schedule a time to talk with them, just email them, say, hey, I just wanted to come see if you have some time available to where I can come ask you about my grade book. If you don't have a strict teacher, depending on the teacher, of course, and they're not like already put you in the back of their mind because you haven't been paying attention in class, so that's also a thing. But you want to schedule a time to sit down and talk with the teacher about your grades and seeing if there's anything you can do to kind of boost up your grade and get back on track with your assignments. You also, if you were, kind of on point, you can see if you can find a student that's really good in the class. You can notice and see during that period if they're willing to help you. You can kind of tell what kind of kids those are. It just depends. But just find somebody that can help you stay on point. But if you don't get anything else out of this video, just remember to use a planner. Use your calendar. Write down whenever an assignment is assigned, write down when it's due. So you can go ahead and look at the days beforehand and not work on a day that you need to study or catch up on your assignments. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helped you.